On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 What you know about juice? Making the moves, data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional gain. I'm trapping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pen full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter gang with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Drapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 AlexOCrypto.
Good morning, Otter gang, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I was gonna start with hello, mate. What's going on? Not a gang, but you know, I can't abuse that beautiful British language. You know, what's going on? I see tons of otters in the chat. I'm like, I got like a little nervous there for a second. You know, I'm just like, okay, I'll start the show a little bit like early. Everything's kind of set up. We took a trade in the Discord looking for that SFP. And I'm like, oh man, like I got to get on here and perform or something. And I'm like, you know what? These guys are family. Like, we're here to kick ass, take names. Don't get it twisted, but it's like, I'm just excited to be back. Let's go, baby. What's going on? Push it, biddy. Stop being a nambe-pambe. Now, this is where I'm really going to demand some otters and some good mornings, because I haven't seen y'all in a damn while. So you guys better be saying good morning. I don't care about that like button, but make sure you guys are saying good morning. All right? All right? Is that too much to ask? All right. Now I got a little bit of shrinkage. I'm going to go back over here. Let's say good morning. Okay? You're capable. I can see you over here. What's going on, Otter? Gang. Gains for Life, Django, Duality, Wave Cipher, Shamitris, Curtis Neal, JB, Curtis Neal, man. Haven't traded much this past week. Been on vacay in Ontario. Where did you go? Algonquin? Did you go, maybe you went to Hamilton. There's some waterfalls in Hamilton. Niagara on the Lake. Who knows where you're gone. Hopefully you're getting away from the city. Hasty Garage Door. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Duality. Good morning, everybody. I put in all the emojis to kind of remind you of what used to be a monetized channel. Now we're just making money rather than, you know, putting emojis in the chat. So what's going on, everybody? Good to see you. Bull Runner, good morning. Good to see you. Birdie. Otters in the chat. No spam. Yeah, that was me. Sorry. You guys can put me into the to the sin bin. I am currently long. Okay, we had a momentum break, bullish divergence at the point of control down in here. I waited for the retest in here. I got long, took it with the Discord. Pushing, baby. We are currently doing our challenge to $50,000. We're about $7,000 away within 3 weeks. And 10 of those days I've been on vacation. So we're doing really good. We got some trading bots going. We got a cool deal going on with Bitunix that we're gonna be showing you guys this little. This is a money glitch. I don't know about you guys. Have you ever used grid bots? Maybe put a 1 in the chat. But a grid bot, my God, we got some stuff coming on there. I mean, I've been busy behind the scenes trying to get you guys some good deals. We got a altcoin season going on, okay? Altcoin season, pullbacks are for buying kind of deal. So everybody's all excited. We're currently long right now. Hit TP2 on the VWAP, up $120. I just wanted to get my feet wet before the stream. So I took a little trade. Okay, you guys know I'm always sharing everything here. So good old days, man. So we are long right now. Stop loss to entry. I was looking golden pocket here, but we did get the tap in here. We kind of stalled out, and then we got the engulfing. So, you know, I just I got in there and TP'd before this the VWAP. We could be getting a rejection currently right now into a little bit of a golden pocket, swing high to swing low right now, slash VWAP. So we're coming into this area right here. I'm looking a little bit higher. We'll talk about that. I am looking up in here for a potential rejection. We'll see what we get, but oh man, it's so good to be back, man. It's so good to be back. I've missed you guys. Let's say good morning. R Pink, what's going on? Steve Hickey, you're back, brother. Good morning. Good to see you guys. Let me know, how's your trading been? Have you guys just been like, you know, buying the dips and making lots of money? Have you guys been struggling a little bit? We can always address that and hopefully help you guys get a little bit better. That's always the goal here. We don't just preach, we teach, and we help you, and we show you exactly what I do every single day, okay? So there's nothing. This is a very transparent, okay? That's the only trans that's in this area. I do identify as Lord Otter and King Beaver. If you do use my pronouns, please address me correctly. My grok does call me your otterness. You can call me your otterness if you'd like as well. I'm always down for some labels, okay? What's going on, our Pink? Muckin, Steve Hickey, Alexandra, G. Let's go, baby. Drive safe to work. Good to see you here. Dave Roy. Alex does kind of look like an otter. That, you know what? I'll take that, man. I'll take that all day, baby. We're happy to look. I got some plush otters here. My wife's mother's friend likes to do some knitting, and she knew that about the otter gang. Look at this. Look at these things, man. These are like full on like crocheted or something like that. Look at these. I don't think we could mass produce them, but they are damn cute. Did you get the beaver joke or not? All right. Look at these things, man. Cool as hell. I'm just getting people making otters for me. They kind of got like a big ass head, but cool. Cool, man. Whatever. People are into otters. I look like an otter. We're all here for the utterly fantastic jokes you got going on here. John Foster, Crypto Rob. Good morning, gang. Let's go. Birdie, Curtis Neal, John Foster, Crypto. All is right with the world. We can get back on schedule. That's it. We're ready to kick some ass, take some names, make some money, baby. That's how we roll here. Good to see you all in here. Wave Cipher, Castile, Trader G, Gains for Life. My man, what's going on, guys? Good to see you as well. Thank you for being here. Deborah, good morning to you. Good to see you. Shrian, good morning. Quick Smoker, what's going on in Australia, mate? Good to see you in the chat, man. Alex Moto, hello, everybody. What's going on? The beat wakes me up. Let's go. Good morning. Chris, what's going on, man? Hope you had an amazing trip. It was absolutely exhausting. If we're going to talk about what the trip was, it was just exhausting. Okay, a lot of running around with our heads cut off, but we survived. It wasn't really a vacation. It was more of a go to a wedding and see everybody. So it was pretty exhausting. Looks like Biddy's trying to push a little bit up here, a little bit of chop solidation here sideways. Nothing to really shake a tail at, but we can do a top down analysis. We will look at some other things. We are looking at some alts. XRP up or down? I would say XRP sideways and then up. Like it likes sideways. Very much an accumulation token, but it's been doing pretty well. Steve Hickey, what's going on? Nonstop. Good to see you guys in the chat. My God. Good morning, everybody. Crypto Slab. Mickey, what's going on? Good to see you. Stefan Shrien. Merc, he has returned. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Gang. Philly Skills. Thank you, everybody, for being here and hanging out with me. I saw like 30 people in the chat. I don't know how many there is now. Let me take a look. I just get excited, man. I remember 156 people in here. My God. I mean, I remember just streaming to 4 people. One of them was my dog and my grandma. Okay, so I'm just grateful to be here hanging out with you guys. What's going on? Nonstop Crypto Slab. Paper Planes, my brother. Paper Planes has watched me from day one. Okay, he's put up with my nonsense from day one. I appreciate you, bro. A real OG. So guys, always you always got to show respect to the people who stick around. And I know a lot of you guys in here have just stuck around with me, and I do appreciate you. Don't you ever leave me again, son bitch. Yes, sir. Django, what's going on? Good to see you in here. Rob, Stefan, Crypto Rob, Grandmaster Ape. What's going on, mate? I know you're my Scottish friend. Shout out to Scotland, and Edinburgh is where I used to live. Quick Smoker, Alexander G, PB Stack, top of the morning, Otter Mafia. Let's go. We're the gang, but that's okay. Daniel Laraid, let's go. Looks like we got a continuation. Let me know in the chat. Are you guys long? Put a 1 in the chat if you're long. Put a 2 in the chat if you are short. We were looking for the short last night on the update we did in the Discord. We said we were getting a little bit overextended. Okay. A little bit overextended. You got bear divs up top here. So, you got the bear divs, the momentum break last night. This kind of deal here. Looks like Bitcoin's trying to push a little bit more. The mitigation of the low and the continuation down. Okay, the key here, though, everybody. Oh, yeah, let's go, Bitcoin. Oh, yeah. Nice push here. Consolidation sideways and up. Nice little trigger wave here on the 3-minute. Okay, this is looking good. Nice reset in here. Coming up to that VWAP, we could get a little slap here. This would create a bearish divergence, everybody. Be aware of this. We could get a little bit of a bear div in here. Up at a key resistance level, a golden pocket, a VWAP, and a rejection liquidity zone and order block in here. Okay, so does it have to happen in the red box? Not necessarily. It could happen here. Remember, divergences are created by slow and fast price action. Okay, we're going to naturally get those divergences. We'll see how it reacts here. We are in an uptrend, so there's no reason to fade this right now. We do not want to short it just yet. We would like to see a low lost. Okay, that's why we got long here, because we could see we are breaking down, point of control, bounce, bullish divergence, followed by a retest continuation trade. Okay, very, very simple. Yet effective strategy executed to perfection. Okay, so we'll see how it reacts here. A little bit of patience. One thing I do hope to bring to everybody while we trade is some patience. We do know where the setups where the setups lie. However, it's getting into them with good risk management and managing our position accordingly. That is what we like to do here. Okay, Gatins for life. What's going on? The legend. don't call me no legend, man. I'm just here to talk smack and make money, baby. That's it. What's going on, FBAM? Good to see you, man. 1199. Good to see you as well. Quick Smoker, Mr. Ape, Thomas B, Lorelei. What's going on? Good morning, Lorelei. Good to see you as well. Weldy. Good to see you, Merc, Thomas. Eric. Texting while carrying a roof bundle. Let's go, man. I remember when I was I was roofing once. I had like 3. We were doing like bundles up the ladder, like no ladder lift, just bundles up the ladder. Two bundles on your shoulder up the ladder. My God, those were the good old days, man. Young and dumb. What's going on, Pietro? Good evening and gang. Hope you had a good time in the UK. Yeah, it was all right. We got some stories for you guys and it was interesting to say the least. A British wedding. I mean, you guys are wild, man. You guys are on the lash, like absolutely pissed, like so drunk, man. I don't drink, but oh my God, the entertainment was when you're sober amongst a British wedding. And I mean, it was a big farmer, like full on like John Deere tractors and like catered and like the works, man, fireworks, you name it. But like when you guys get singing and dancing, wow. That's all I got to say is wow. John, what's going on? Blair Stevenson, Vinga. Good morning to you guys. We don't need no stinking emojis. I agree. We got otters, man. At the end of the day, we can flood the chat with otters and sploosh emojis. Okay, that's it. Otters and sploosh emojis. Zion, what's going on? Crypto Rob, Trader G. One, yes, Pionex bots are amazing. Yeah, they are. The grid bots are sick, man. And I was like, and it is, I am got a little deal, and I am getting a little sponsorship deal with these guys. But I mean, these things just, if you're range bound in a trade here, guys, like, look at this thing. So it has buy levels and then sell levels, right? So as it comes down, it's buying, and as it comes up, it's selling, and it's just maximum. Look at this thing. Like, it's up $400. I haven't even touched this thing. Like, I just put it on when I went to the UK. Okay, we look at this one here, Doge, right? You set up the grid and buying and selling. It's like, it's clockwork, man. It's brainless, okay? Especially for range-bound trading. Well, I just wanted to bring this to you guys' attention so that, we're going to get the deal set up for you guys and all that stuff, and I'll do a video on how to do it and all that. But I mean, who doesn't like an extra couple $100 in their pocket for absolutely sleeping, right? Sleep work, right? So we're going to have that all set up for you guys in the next couple days. Hopefully get it launched by Friday. And then you guys can take advantage of them. I'll have a link in the Discord and all that stuff. But the grid bots are pretty cool, man. Trader G agrees. Jasper, what's going on, man? Paul Hindenburg, good morning. Ando Pancho, LJ, good morning to you. Paul Russell, good morning, man. Good to see you in here. Luke Bitwalker. Last day was cash out days. Let's go, man. Let's go. Don't forget to pay yourself. That's very important. Just cover it. What's going on? Seymour Liddy Otter gang. I'm going to lose my voice. And we haven't even gotten started yet, baby. Let's go. This thing is continuing to push. We are long right now. We'll see if we do want to continue upwards. Merch. Yeah, we got the merch, man. I was thinking of doing a merch refresh eventually. It does take a bit of time. We do have merch currently. But we would like to do a refresh. What are pronouns? Yo, what's going on? Oh, too funny. Some cougar gave you a beaver. Yeah, that's it. Ando Pancho. Evan McMillan, my brother, what's going on? Evan is an IRL friend, okay? Don't mess with my IRL friends. You guys can all say, hi, Evan. Okay, grew up with Evan. What's going on, bro? Good to see you. Bitcoin lifers, Tim Young, Patrick Swayze, my man. Greetings from London. It was bloody hot in London, Patrick Swayze. A heat wave without air conditioning was my first 3 days in the UK. Absolutely brutal, man. Brutal. Gains for life. Justin Eubanks, we bank, we all bank. Be your own bank. Don't go to the spank bank, okay? Better call KP. Progress forward. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Blue Collar Trader, good morning to you. Alpha Petroheads, hey. Cadillac Grills, Cadillac Spills. What's going on? Zaldana, my man. Much love, brother. Good to see you guys back here. Paper Planes. It's been a pleasure. That's it. Okay, couple shorts, couple of longs in here. Okay, for me, the short's not justified just yet. I'd be looking for a short as well. That's a good idea. Good morning, Philip C. Dex, good morning, JRMO. Let's go, Frost Dog. HRJ, my brother, what's going on? Have you guys seen this guy's... Guys, there's this guy. He's one of our traders. His name is HRJ. Let's see some HRJs. Just type HRJ. Absolutely printing, guys. Whew. Oh, my Lord. The signals in the Discord. I mean, can you handle the truth? I mean, can you? I mean, my man, God bless you. Been absolutely crushing it, okay? And like a lot of my alt ideas have been banging as well, okay? Full take profits on TIA, stuff like that. The Discord's just incredible. I don't got to sell it. You guys just got to come and check it out, man. What's going on, HRJ? Good to see you. HRJ in the chat. The fire making machine, bro. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Good to see you, Brave Dave. Froth Dog Joan. Good to see you, Milan. Oh, look who's back from jolly old England. I would say good morning or good lad, governor, mate, bruv. Yeah, that's the one, man. My man, HRJ, thank you. Otter Gang, let's go, baby. All right, let's take a look, man. It is 8:21, and we've been away, man. We have been away, and what has Bitcoin done? Not a heck of a lot, really. Not a heck of a lot. Okay, we got double top happening right now. Oopsie, I just exited my browser. 1 second here, just getting set up. Okay, little double top here. Bearish divergence coming in for Biddy. We are currently long right now. Okay, we'll see what happens here. This is going to change a little bit, so let's get rid of that. We are looking for a rejection potentially up in this region up in here, okay? We'd like to see a confirmation of structure change and then maybe a retest. Maybe we get 3 drives, bearish divergence. Everybody's a little bit euphoric, okay? Let's be realistic. Look at these tokens. We got virtual, up only, right? We got aerodrome, up only. You see these big upwards momentum trend lines that I'm looking at here, guys? These typically eventually break. Okay? And that's where the opportunity resides, okay? And this is what we'll be definitely looking at in the Discord. Okay, you can see Injective. Ooh, that was a good trade set up on Injective. My God. Okay, Solana. Ooh, that was a possible. Oh, my God. That banged. My God, Solana. Even the re-entry down in here. Okay? But a lot of these things, if we look from the low and we look to a lot of them are very overextended, okay? Very overextended. Can we get that pullback, that 10, 20% correction that we're overdue for? Oh, possibly. I just want to keep you guys, out of the euphoria, okay? Out of the euphoria. Now, up only is a real thing, okay? XRP, up only, okay? Celestia, what a call there. Up only, okay? Pengu. I mean, guys, we were looking to buy this. We did buy some at 7.7 cents here, okay? My God. Up 500% since then. Okay, we sold a bit too early on that one, but pretty euphoric, right? Pretty euphoric. Everybody, we look at Total 3 and we understand that the market is right back up to where? Basically Donald Trump pump levels, right? We're right back up to Donald Trump pump levels. So if we are here, but altcoins are down here, because if we look at Donald Trump pump levels and we understand that we can see that, hey, we got a little bit of work to do. Even Ethereum, not even fully up there, and Ethereum's meant to lead the way. If we go to Sui, it's pretty much up there, right? If we go to Link, though, look at Link. Link is down here. Trump pumps up here, right? We look at Jasmy. Jasmy's down here. Trump pumps up here. So there is a big difference between Total 3 and where our altcoins are. We've had some runners like XRP that are back up to this area here, but most of our altcoins are down here. So we are looking for the advantage of that push up into that key level, okay, for the altcoins. So what are we looking for? We're looking for pullbacks on those ones, and we're going to go over that extensively in our Discord today. However, Biddy is doing its thing, okay? Consolidating sideways as the altcoins are pushing. I didn't really miss a lot because the VIX is quite low. So that means we are slow AF, meaning chop and pop, right? Chop and pop, sideways consolidation, really not giving a heck of a lot of opportunities except for the FOMO trades on your favorite altcoins, okay? And then, you know, those sweeping, nasty pullbacks, they go up and then bang, and that's where you got to enter, right? And we can show you guys how to do that as well. But with Bitcoin, sideways is always good. However, it does create some sort of Bart Simpson, some consolidation, and a lot of people say, "Oh, it's just resetting the oscillator." If the market maker was really concerned about resetting its oscillator, like I don't think we wouldn't really be trading. That's kind of a weird way to look at price action, right? However, we are forming Mr. Bart Simpson here. We have yet to roll over and continue. Now, the key is how far will we roll over, right? I think that's the hardest question to answer. Nobody bloody knows that, right? But don't mind my British slang, okay? But we do have uptrending momentum here that has held, okay? If we were to lose this, we are typically looking for this to return back to that 110 breakout level, okay? That is going to be a very much back up the truck level, and we could get that correction very easily. Come on, Bitcoin can fart 6% in half a day. We know that, okay? And that would be sufficient enough to dump the market. Now, we do have a couple of areas that we are interested in for it to sweep initially, okay? Initially, the SFP, the golden pocket area, we go from impulse low to high here, and we can see that we are looking right around 114, 115 area here. That's our first real stop in the road. That would be the SFP of this low in here, and we've been looking at this for quite some time, okay? We have not yet received our sweep yet, okay? However, consolidation sideways allows us to really take advantage of price action, okay? I know a lot of you guys have been treating this like a range, and that's perfect, right? The dips are meant for buying, right? They're meant for buying, okay? However, we have developed a very strong point of control in here. If we look at our volume profile within this area, we can simply see that we have, created quite a bit of volume here, and we bounced off that just now. That's why we were looking for that potential long, which we had in here, right? We have our point of control, which is right here. We come down, we bullish divergence, we break out, retest, and we continue upwards into resistance, which is the trade we just took. Very simple trade, very easy execution, okay? However, a pullback would be ideal, in my opinion. So you can see that a lot of people are drawing this one here. Okay, we got our beautiful flag breakout, our momentum to the downside here, our flag breakout, continuation, okay? This is very possible. And I wouldn't be surprised if we sweep here or we sweep here in the next coming days. This would be ideal. This is going to trap traders, in my opinion. If we do not break strong out of here, if we SFP up here, I will giga short the living beep out of this market, okay, on a lot of things. However, the trend is our friend, right? So this is the idea, okay? Can we push up into these regions of where we're looking for a rejection, getting retail euphoric and stupid, where everybody wants to buy. And don't get me wrong, I got a bunch of dry powder now that I'm looking to deploy, but I ain't deploying it up here. Okay, I will wait. Even if we push, I will still wait for that pullback, and that will definitely come. I can almost guarantee it. Right? There's typically 3 or 4 20% aggressive red days. Okay, like aggressive red days where it's like boom, and we have very low volatility right now. So sideways and up is fine, but these are the things that I'm preparing for. You can prepare how you want to. Okay, but everybody getting euphoric. Oh my God, breakout, retest, flag, take the flag, put the flagpole here. Yeah. Whatever. Okay. We go on SFP this biatch, and then we're gonna dump it down, humble everybody, and then we'll buy here, and then we'll make money on the way up. That's kind of my thinking. Otherwise, we know how to jump onto a trend, okay? If we are in an uptrend, we know how to retest the lows. We know how to retest order blocks. We can get on the trend, no problem. We take those trades all the time, okay? But we want to be prepared for this thing, because when Bitcoin corrects 10%, right, altcoins are going to correct 20, 30%, right? And that's going to give us that, whatever, Solana entry back down to, that 150 or that 130 or 170, right? That's going to give us that correction, right? Where we can possibly not buy up here. We want to buy down here, right? Or at least in retest of the highs here, or this order block in here. We don't want to buy here. Come on. You want a 200 Solana or you want a 150 Solana or 170 Solana, right? It's that question, right? And if you're looking at something more degen, right, you can look at Hype here, okay? Hype's obviously made all-time highs. It's correcting right now, right? Not doing so well after such a euphoric. But if we can get Hype back down to $40, that's great, right? We don't want to be buying Hype at 50. So these are the things that we're planning for in the near future. Depends on Bitcoin, right? So now we'll see what happens. But we do have that breakout retest continuation here on Bitcoin. Now, what is interesting as well is that we do have a market structure change, okay? So we have shifted with this momentum break here. We have put in a higher high finally, okay? So you've had a couple of teases here where you have put in a higher high and you've rejected, right? So you come in, you put in your high, you put in your low, you put in a higher high, and then you get rejected here, okay? So this is the fake out for the continuation that happened here, and we went into consolidation. Now we have the same thing happening right now. So we have the higher high put in, the SFP of the low, and then the continuation higher high right here. So are we going to get the higher low continuation up, or is this a fake out and we're going to roll over? Well, we're in a long right now, so that's fine. We'll see how it behaves in here. So what do I mean by that? Because we have made a higher high here, but we have broken structure short-term time frame in here. If we get a retrace up into here and a rejection down and we break this low, we're definitely going to be flipping short back down to this liquidity low here. If we push up, make a higher low, and break a high here, we're definitely going to look for the continuation out there. If this, then that. So we're prepared, right? We're prepared. And what do I mean by that? Let's zoom in a little bit so that you guys are aware. Okay. So if we come up above the sell wall here, right? Then we get our retracement, right? So we push up, retracement, and then we push up again. We are definitely looking to gig along here, okay? If we fail to get above here, VWAP, order block, whatever, even these lows here, probably a golden pocket retracement zone, okay? If we fail to get above here, then we're definitely looking to come down here. We're range bound, right? So that's why we were looking yesterday on the update that we did. We were looking for shorts up here. If we broke this low, I said last night, go watch the video. My lazy, tired, exhausted 8-hour flight stream last night, kind of popping the cherry, but this is what we're looking for. We were looking for shorts last night. I said, this is premium, this is discount. We want a short premium, at least into our equilibrium, which is our point of control, right? And look for rotation back down to the lows. Now, so far, so good. We have held this area in here. This is going to be the area that we need to hold, 117.5. Okay, if we hold 117.5 for all my drivers and traders, we're in good shape. If we fail to do so, we should be concerned that we should be rotating at minimum to the lows of the range, which in my opinion is 115. Okay, I'm not going to call it 115,000, man. I'm going to call it 115 from now on, guys. I'm not getting into this like full mouse salad, okay? We're not here for mouse salad. We're here to make money. If this, then that. That's how we roll, okay? Did I get a bunch of good mornings? Wayne C., my man. How's it going, man? Good to see you. How we all doing? Southern Stacker, good morning to you. We're going to go through Market Cipher. We'll take a look at Market Cipher. A lot of good stuff going on in Market Cipher. A lot of hopium, I guess you would say. Question, sell 25% of my Bitcoin for dry powder if it goes down to 1K or just hodl? That's totally up to you. I have some Bitcoin that I'm never going to sell. And then I have some extras, okay? Depends on how you do it. For me, I rotate the Bitcoin that I sell and rebuy is in my tax-free savings account. So there's no tax on it in Canada. And I rotate that one out. That's kind of like my buy and sell. And I do that every year with my tax-free savings account. You got to have a plan, man. Welcome back, boss. Good to see you, DSV. My man. What's going on, bro? Duality, Luke Saldana. Good to see you in here. Getting a little bit of topping in here, choppy toppy, man. This is some ugly price action, guys. I don't know how you guys managed to trade this. This stuff's absolute garbage right now. Look at this stuff. Oh, man. Slow, painful. No news today. I guess existing home sales. I don't think that's going to be too influential. I don't think so. However, guys, July 30th, Wednesday, hump day. We're going to get humped on hump day, Wednesday, July 30th. We have our Fed interest rate decision. Jerome Powell, you know? Our friend Jerome. Watch out. Here comes the flashbang, everybody. We have a 95.3% chance that there will be no rate cut, meaning Jerome Powell's going to get it until September from Mr. Donald, okay? And then September is more likely a cut, 50%, 56%. But it doesn't look like we're getting a cut coming in next week. And you know how Mr. Orange Man feels about that. So then we have core PCE, personal spending, non-farm payrolls. Yeah. Whew. Next week's going to be an absolute doozy. My God. My God. So maybe we're just preparing for that. You know, maybe it's sideways for that. We'll see how it goes. What's going on, Duality? Steve Hickey, good to see you. Who else we got in here? Army Piper. What's going on, bro? How you been, man? Piper in the chat. Donato Cabrera. Otter gang, gang, gang. Let's go. Dread Mining. God bless you too, HRJ, my man. Ando Pancho. Magic Mike, what's going on? Curtis Hill, R Pink. Mr. Army. I guess we'll send you over to the Piper Academy today, man. Sharkvin, what's going on, bro? Good to see you, man. Thank you for the welcoming home. All right. Your Pengu position, yeah. I mean, my Pengu position was up 10K and I sold it like an idiot. So I don't know if you're, you know. Too late, Powell. Too late, Powell. Yeah, tell Biddy to go up. Push you, Nambe Pambe. Come on, Biddy. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Adrian, good morning. Disappointed not to have done a UK meetup, brother. Honestly, I barely got to meet up with any of our family members, let alone with community members. It was a little bit of a gong show, if I'm being honest. We didn't plan this trip correctly, okay? Because we're traveling with 11-month child, okay? First and foremost, we're visiting Nana, and it was literally a complete gong show. So we got there. It was a heat wave. There was no air conditioning getting to the UK, and no sleep for 3 days. People coming in and out visiting, and we were like absolutely brain dead. Little man's normally in bed by 7-8 o'clock, right? And in the UK, that makes it 1-2 o'clock in the morning with the heat wave. Ugh. So we got off to a really rough start with the UK trip, and then obviously we had like visitings with family, people coming in and out, and we weren't all there. And then we had the big wedding, so it actually was not really a vacation. It was more of like we were victims of whoever wanted to see our son, and then spend as much time with Nana as possible, kind of deal. So it was a hard trip for us, to be honest. Like, it was a really exhausting trip for me and my wife, and it was hard to manage. So the meetup just didn't make any sense. And it was like, okay, a couple people messaged me. I said everybody to message me. I had 2 people message me, okay? A bunch of people canceled. So it's like, I'm not going to expend a boat ton of energy to have a meetup with like 3 people. And I get it, man. I love to meet you guys. Of course, you can shake your hand, give you a hug, man. I love the community here. But I was thinking it would be more appropriate of like maybe we do like maybe if Bitcoin or some sort of token has a conference in the UK, we can go and do that. Like I think it would be more intentional to do it that way. I think it was a little bit rushed, so I am sorry I didn't get to meet up with my UK viewers. I do appreciate and love you guys. You know that. But it wasn't really feasible in context. Now, I will be coming through England for another wedding next October. Oh, man, not this October, but next October. So maybe we can coordinate something then. But right now, it really wasn't something that was really doable. It was a lot for me and my wife just to have that trip. But we'll figure it out. And I'm sorry I didn't get to execute the meetup with everybody. My apologies. Unholy Audio, what's going on? What's going on? I think I'm going to close this trade, everybody. We'll just bring the stop loss up close here. We'll just right-click on the chart. Maybe we can get out with a limit order here. We'll see what happens here. First trade being back. We shouldn't mark it out. That's not smart, is it? $120. It's good to be back. I mean, easy SFP trade here. There it comes. There's the SFP down low. All right. Wow. Okay. Is that how the market's being? Okay. Okay. GG's, I guess so. Big old dump coming in right now. Coming back for late longs. Randy Hipper, what's going on? That's a good old dump right there. However, getting back on the train. First trade since being back up $120. Compounding that count. So GG's in the chat, baby. Let's go. We're back. We still got it. Don't worry. We were laughing about that we were talking about this trade in the Discord. And I was like, this is what I see. We're looking for the SFP down below. Bounce continuation up. Right? There was a trade. And I still got it, man. I still got it. Oh, man. Big SFP coming in here. So this is what I'm in for. It's a little bit of a nasty in here. Django, are you short from up here, buddy? That's what I want to know. Let me know, Django. Are you guys long or are you guys short? What's going on, Randy? Good to see you as well. Thank you for being here. Papa O's back in the house. What do you think about Turbo and what will be a good entry if your flush dump is happening? We'll have to do some altcoin. Maybe we'll do some altcoin live streams. I used to do the give me your altcoins in the chat kind of we'll do a top-down analysis on all your altcoins, that kind of stream. I don't do that anymore. I like to come on here and trade with you guys. How have you been, Randy? How are things? I think I saw you on a jet ski. What are you doing on a jet ski, girl? Be careful. Hopefully you're doing well. You must be living that altcoin pump life, Dusty Hunk. Orange has cause to remove J Powell. Sniper did come by the house and say hello. But he came to me. He came basically to my doorstep. And I've known Sniper for 3 years, so. Did you put your kilt on? Absolutely. Luke, Vinny, we put the heat on just for you, bro. Yeah, it was hot, man. What's going on? Dave Digital in the chat. My brother, good morning to you, man. How you doing? God bless you, man. How's Billy Goat Tails been going with you guys? Absolutely crushing it, I'm sure. Did you sell it or trade it for $10K worth of stuffed penguins? I mean, I sold it for USDT. But I don't know. I got stuffed otters, man. I got stuffed otters, and these aren't even like these are exclusive, man. I don't even I can't even sell these. These were made for me by a UK family friend. Look at that stuffed otter. They're actually really soft and plushy. Otter gang, baby. Otter gang, gang, gang. All right. Big sweep down in here. Did I see Powell resigned? I don't think Powell resigned. What's going on, Cocaine? Good to see you, man. Thank you for welcoming me back. Thank you, everybody, for being here, hanging out. I myself have really missed the show. Hope your vacation was restful. It was not restful at all, Curtis Hill. It was not really a vacation. It was painful, but we got through it. We got 240 people here and only 106 likes. I don't know. Maybe I should just go and trade with the Discord.
On the cover, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disc.
Just cover it's long. Just cover it's long. What's going on, Dave Digital? I went on jet skis and saw like a dozen dolphins. It was for your birthday. Oh, happy birthday. That's awesome. That is cool. Dolphins are cool, man. I swam with some dolphins and then I felt bad because they were captive. But that's really cool. You saw like free dolphins. That's cool. Good to see you, Jeff. Thank you for being here, man. Better call KP. Otter toys for sale. Froth Dog, Quick Smoker. Good to see you guys in here. Don't be a nambe-pambe. Smack those like buttons. It's okay, man. We got to see a lot of family. It's always important to let people, I guess it felt like my child was at a carnival, right? You just pass the baby to the left-hand side. You want to pass the baby to the left-hand side. Nice V-shaped recovery incoming right now. It is 8:48 coming into I guess we could say we have a structure change in here, so we can pull our fib level now. We can look for the liquidity / golden pocket level in here for a potential pullback. Retest of previous lows, continuation down, possibility right now. Okay, a little retracement off of our swing high to swing low. Okay, locally. Golden pocket rejection level, VWAP. Not really tapping it, but close enough. Okay, a little bit of patience in here is always going to help. Yeah, so we would look for the retracement to come into here. However, there's more volume and more of an order block liquidity zone in here, which would be a 382 rejection, 0.5 rejection. We'll have to see. I do not like the amount of liquidity in these lows here. There's definitely a boat ton of liquidity in here, so we are definitely looking for that to be swept right now versus the highs. I mean, if we're gonna go up, we're coming for these guys or these guys. It's very simple. What's above us, right? So, and we do have massive amount of support here, and like I said, at 118.5 is kind of the area that we would look for. Yeah, right in here for that initial rejection. Okay. Let's go through market cipher. Oh, we got a inverse Jesus take the wheel right now on the 15-minute, guys. So we have a Jesus take the wheel. 15 minute, guys. So we have a Jesus take the wheel. 15 minute, guys. So we have a Jesus take the wheel. 15 minute, guys. So we have a Jesus take the wheel. 15 minute, guys. So we have a Jesus take the wheel. 15 minute, guys. So we have a Jesus take the wheel. 15 minute, guys. So we have a Jesus take the wheel. 15 minute, guys. So we have a Jesus take the wheel. 15 minute, guys. So we have a Jesus take the wheel. 15 minute, guys. So we have a Jesus take the wheel. 15 minute, guys. So we have a Jesus take the wheel. 15 minute, guys. So we have a Jesus take the wheel. 15 minute, guys. So we have a Jesus take the wheel. 15 minute, guys. So we have a Jesus take the wheel. 15 minute, guys. So we have a Jesus take the wheel. 15 minute, guys. So we have a Jesus take the wheel. 15 minute, guys. So we have a Jesus take the wheel. 15 minute, guys. So we have a Jesus take the wheel. 15 minute, guys. So we have a Jesus take the wheel. 15 minute, guys. So we have a Jesus right now on Biddy. This could be bearish here, especially with the red money flow. Cautious here. Cautious here. This could bring us down. Little trigger wave to the downside. We'll see. We'll see. Something to be aware of, okay? Now we'll see how we react in here, getting everybody a little bit of hopium this morning. Just go down. It's simpler. Yeah, I agree. Pushing the like button helps a lot, and it's free. What alts do you hold and plan to buy this cycle? My altcoin list is right here, my friend, so I don't hide absolutely anything. I just realized, and I was underwater with Tia. Okay. This was everything else is about a 2x up right now, at least 2-3x. Sui's, yeah. Now I did realize break even on Tia at $2.20, and I did notify the entire community about this. Okay. I'm rotating these profits into something else. Now, I'm trying to make a decision between a couple of tokens, and I might just get all three, and that's Hype, Pepe, Aerodrome. One more. Come on. Which one is it? Which one owes me the most money, community? Which token owes me the most money? Coming into our 786 here, bounce level. I think everybody knows. It smells bad. Fart coin. Oh, man. No, Pengu's gone, man. Pengu is gone. Everybody in the community knows fart coin. Everybody knows fart coin. Fart coin ate my lunch, man. Oh, I got a confession to make. Nice SFP into the 786 here, fair value gap. Yeah. Yeah, we all know the fart coin did me dirty, man. That was a wet one in public, walking upstairs with my wife behind me, you know? It was one of those. Oh, man. On the Bitcoin conference stage. Oh, imagine. I mean, I'd be the one who would do it on a Bitcoin conference stage and just shake it off, you know? I had no shame. No shame. I'm just happy to be here and hang out with you guys. We got 230 people in here, 135 likes. If you wouldn't mind smashing up those like buttons, subscribing if you are new. We're here live, 8 a.m. till 10 a.m., trading Bitcoin every single day, hanging out with you guys, crushing it. An amazing Discord, an amazing community. Thank you, everybody, for being here and hanging out. I do appreciate it. So we're going to do some market cipher top-down analysis. I just want to see, we're getting a little bit of volatility here in a nice sweep. DeFi is the play of the cycle. That's why I hold a lot of Injective. I like Injective. I got into Injective around, I think it was $7 or $8 or something like that. I like Injective for, it's got Mark Cuban behind it too. Eventually you're going to fart. That's it, man. What ones are called sharts? Absolutely. I would start a shark coin and get my revenge. Good morning, Tom G. Good to see you, Django. Django, you are short, right? I am looking lower here. This is our buy level down here at 117,600. Nice rejection here on Biddy. Oof, off VWAP. Front running that VWAP though. What a little. We look for the SFP in here, okay? Coming down right now, sweeping. Sweeping the lows. Coming into 9 o'clock, which is cool. All right, we all short, right? Everybody short. Put a 1 in the chat if you're short. Put a 2 in the chat if you're short. Ones are for longs, okay? If you're a long, you might be in trouble here. You might want to close your trade. Had to get out. Your PC is effing around. That's no cool, man. What's going on? Infinite Team TA, my brother. What's going on, man? 2AF. Let's go. What if I'm not short, but I'm also not tall? RD27. I think then we call you average. But to me, you're above average because you're hanging out with us, trying to get better every single day. That's how we roll. What's going on, Randy Taylor? Good morning to you. Good to see you. Mr. Divine, good morning. Look at all these people coming out of the woodwork. They're no longer lurkers, man. The lurkers are even saying good morning. Good to see you guys. Thank you for being here, hanging out with the gang, man, with the gang. Nice little double top here. Bearish divergence like we called up at the highs here. Rolling over. Nice little liquidity coming down, sweeping all this liquidity in here. Looking a little bit lower here potentially. We'll see if we do want to come all the way down into this zone here. We got a 786 retracement level. Nice bullish momentum line coming in here. This is more macro. We're initially looking down in here. Why? Because we have an SFP of the low here. We do have a local golden pocket if we go from low to high here. Okay, we do have our golden pocket in here. Areas of interest, okay. So we'll see if we're going to bounce or if we're going to continue to dump it on everyone's head. Okay, we'll have to wait and see, right? Coming down for the SFP right now. There's our sweep. No trade here, guys. Bearish momentum to the downside. Do not want to get in the way of the gravy train, okay? We want to wait here and be patient. Watching price action and not making FOMO decisions is something we do take pride in our community. We always try to teach you guys patience, and that is the key in my opinion. So we'll see. We know it's going to be a bit sporadic here, right? And slow and sporadic, right? Slow and sporadic is never an easy trading situation, which means you have to be even more patient. You have to wait for price to come to you, okay? These things are always going to be critical in this environment. And understanding narrative environment is very important. We try to teach that. We have videos on it as well in our community, but the environment is everybody's getting a little bit of hopium, right? People's altcoins are maybe break even or down only 30%. ETH is pumping, right? Bitcoin's all-time highs. Okay, nice pushback here. I wasn't about to long there. I would like to see lower if we were going to. So nice sweep in here. Revisit a previous lows coming in right now. So this is where we could potentially short. Coming back up for a wick test right here. Pretty overextended on our market cipher here. 15-minute Jesus take the wheel. Trigger wave to the downside here. Big SFP though. Got a nice trigger wave forming here on the 24-minute. So this would give us a bullish divergence if we come in here. We would get bull divs in here. So we might be able to trade this back up into some highs in here if we do get like a nice confirmation of an SFP and breakout here. So a couple of mixed signals here. Either we can jump on this short continuation trade, or we can wait for potential SFP higher low continuation trade back up into this high here. For me right now, it's no trade. I don't want to jump into anything too rushingly. I have taken one trade since being back, but I don't want to be just throwing away the money right now. The account's doing really good, above 42,500. Okay. That's from 25K. We've been compounding it for the last 3 weeks. Here's that wick test. Wick test continuation down. I'd like to see bottoming structure in the lows here. We do have good volume coming in right now. Big old rejection. Here's our wick test continuation down. So that would have been a potential short entry here. Right? Our wick test continuation down. Not for me though. I would prefer the order block retest to previous lows in here. This would be kind of juicier in my opinion. But also we do have a little bit of exhaustion to the downside. Very oversold right now. So a little bit of patience. No trade for me. Just waiting. NASDAQ has bullish momentum break here. So we do have the break. The retest. This would typically come back down for the liquidity in the lows in here. Okay. Typically. Still waiting here. Thank you, everybody, for being here, hanging out, smacking up like buttons, subscribing, all that good stuff. You guys are great, man. Do appreciate you guys being here. 270 people in the live stream. Dusty Hunt in the chat. What's going on, man? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Nice gains. Nice trade, everybody. There's a rollover continuation here. What's going on, Nick Bam? Good morning to you. Good to see you. Better call KP. Trading is waiting. That is it. FOMO is expensive. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I'd like to see the sweep 117.5. I agree. Oh, nice candle here. This is looking okay. We'll see how this closes. We got a minute left on this candle here. If we get follow through here, that could be enough to push us down into our zone here. A nice little order block above us here. Yeah. It's a nice candle, guys. Is that sufficient, really? Nice candle here. $30 seconds on this candle. Looking for a push up into here if we're going to get short. Nice SFP though. Coming back for late shorts here. Standard deviation 1 rejection here, possibility. We do have a pivot down below us as well at 117,380. Did my camera just go out? Damn. I thought it was done doing this. I popped it back on. Hopefully it worked. That's annoying. I don't know what's gotten into my camera. It's not like the power supply is off or anything. It's weird. Nice pushback here for Bitcoin. Very aggressive sweep. Yeah, 30-minute sweep. This is looking more like more long-term, bottoming structure, double bottom here. Okay. Nothing I'm not long in this just here. I would like to see a little bit of structure in here, not just a straight V-shaped recovery. That would be quite annoying, in my opinion. Coming up to retest this low area right now. This is where I would look for the continuation short. Okay. I'm not getting short here, though. Not for me. Just overextended to the downside here. Nothing I want to really get in front of. Could easily get a V-shaped recovery. Very aggressive kind of liquidity sweep. Late longs getting wrecked. Very bull market-esque, right? Kind of get you happy and then wreck your feelings. And then, this is like you meet the girl. She hangs out with your best friend, and now she's with him. You know, it's one of those price action days. Nasty. It's nasty, man. This is nasty. How'd you do me like that? Chad. That's his name. His name's Chad. Maybe need a driver update. I don't know, Jesse. Good to see you, man. How you doing, brother? Good to see you in the chat, Jesse. God bless, man. Chat AF, yeah. There's the order block. Order block tap. Rejection right now. We hate chat. Chat or Chad. There it is. There's that rejection. They just go pew, pew. I like this format. Live charts and commentary and insight is great. Thanks, man. Thanks for being here, man. This is my brain when I'm trading. I mean, this is what I do all day long. I guess this is how I make money. I mean, we just do what we always do. And we've managed to make a living off of it. Full-time trading. Over 2 years now. It's pretty wild. Great to have you back too, Touche. Good to see you. Just cover it. God bless you, man. Thank you for being here. Aku. Sui possible. Yeah. Sweet. I'm so tempted. I'm up like 60 grand on Sui. I'm so tempted to take profits. But I'll wait. I have a plan, so. Good rejection here off the order block. Okay. Continuation of downtrend. This is better. Tweezer top. So either we bounce here and we push up to VWAP or we're coming much lower. It's very simple. Remember how much support we have in here, though, everybody. There's a ton of volume in here. Okay. Ton of volume in here holding up price. So this is really the battle for position for the bulls and the bears, right? This is the area where they would like to hold. If we're defining an area within this range, this is the area, right? You don't need to be a rocket scientist to understand that, but we are here. There's going to be a battle here. Okay, and we can participate safely, but we want to do it with good risk management, right? One trade today, up $120, which is fine. But what did we do? We identified the bullish divergence, right? We identified the trend. We waited for the retest. We took the trade up to VWAP. Easy $120, okay? There's no reason to rush stuff like this because it's going to chop you out. Look at this waiting, right? Waiting. Okay, so for me, it's like, okay, cool. SFP down here, double bottom. You could get Giga Chad long in here, right? But Chad is a bad friend, man. Chad, we want a good friend like Django or a good friend like Alexandra G, who's going to tell you that Chad is talking to your girl before it happens so that you can dump her ass, okay? That's what we want to wait for. Be like, or you can hook up with her friend. I don't know. What do they do nowadays? They're in their DMs and stuff. I feel like I'm dated now. I mean, I've been with my wife for 6 years now. I don't know. We could take Django's gonna take Chad for talk afterwards. That's it, right? Those are your friends. I missed you guys too, man. You guys are great. Stacy's mom has got it going on. Oh, you guys leave the mums out of it. Come on now. That's like when I used to play video games. I'd be like, put your dad on the headphone. I'll beat you up. I'll beat up your dad because I can't beat up a little kid. You know, the little kids who talk a lot of smack on the video games. I don't play video games anymore, But all right, nice recovery here. Push back. Subscribe, like, share. You can share it out too. That would be cool. Jeanette, what's going on? Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you. Trying to make the break over to trading full time, get rid of 9-to-5 job. Yeah, I mean, I was a carpenter for 13 years, man. I'm not the smartest, man. I can read a tape measure really well. I can hang a door, and I press buy and sell successfully. The thing is that you need to be persistent. You need to be a little bit obsessed, and you need to do a lot of friggin' volume, okay? There's one thing that I don't think many people have done more than me in the last 3 years, and that's volume. I teach in 4 Discords. I've live streamed before anybody watched my live stream. I've taught. I've watched more content than I know what to do with. I've developed a system. I've spent countless. I would love to know how much hours I've watched charts and done analysis while teaching it, while regurgitating my thought pattern. It was hard work. The difference between a profitable trader, a break-even trader, and a loser, I'm sorry to say, but that's what it is a couple of things. Strategy. A lot of people go to mindset before they go to strategy. Okay? I don't care what the heck your mindset is. If you don't have a strategy, how are you going to have a strong mindset? Okay? If you do not have a strategy that you can replicate, that you can see it over and over again and have confidence that it hits 3 out of 4 times, whatever, there's no reason to work on your mindset. You can develop the strategy and then work on your mindset. But you must be able to manage your risk, okay? This is not a get-rich-fast thing, okay? It is not a get-rich-fast thing. It will tell you it is. You will see people with their bullshit P&Ls and their 70, 80% on their 10 cents they put on their trade. I know because I used to do it. I blew up multiple $1,000 accounts. I think six of them until I got serious. And then you start compounding. You start risk management. You stop over trading. You take your setups over and over again. And your P&L starts to look like this, okay? Slow and steady. And then every now and then you hit a winner. Okay? You don't plan these, by the way. But if you can't have small wins and small losses and big wins and small losses, you'll never succeed as a trader. I promise you that. These wins are very rare. They happen all the time. If you're paying attention, if you're, you can amplify your big wins with a strong community. Okay? That's why in our community we have like 5 traders who all trade differently. Okay? Where I'll give you a setup and you can take a 1% move from my setup and make lots of money. You can take a swing trade on HRJ's setup and you can make lots of money. You can take a CVO pivot from low to high and make lots of money. You can take a Kyle momentum trade, make lots of money. That's when you can make more money by understanding how to risk 1% per trade. There goes my camera again. I think it doesn't like me. That's kind of annoying. But with community, I mean, I've taken like 3 HRJ trades with this account, and they're extra trades. So I'm still risking the 1%. I'm not using as much leverage. But because I have a community of quality people who are trading, right? And you just go over here and you take a little HRJ swing trade here. You go in, you go, you okay, 5x leverage, entries here, limit order, okay. And you enter the trade and you put like, whatever, $500, 5x leverage, and you hit little trades like this, and they're extras, right? They're extras, right? You go over to CVO and you can see, you know, we're looking for this, we're looking for that, and you apply what you've learned. And these are like, this is bonus mode, right? But at the end of the day, you're always managing your risk, right? Look at Kyle. Kyle's had a little bit of a rough week trading, and he admits that, and that's fine. But, you know, he's managing his risk constantly, diligently, right? Because you got to survive. At the end of the day, wealth preservation is the key to all of this, right? Wealth preservation. You need to defend your dollar with everything. That's why you guys see me stop loss to entry, take the profits. Let the runner run. That'll happen every now and then, right? Don't be greedy. Full-time trading is not easy. Also, too, like I do suggest, like, if you want to be full-time trading, it's lonely, man. It's a lonely endeavor. Take a vacation, okay? I think Best Loser Wins. It's a good book. Best Loser Wins. Okay, he talks about if you want to be a full-time trader, go and take a 1 week vacation and trade full-time during it. Okay? Trade full-time. See what it's like to be a full-time trader. Don't just quit your job and become a full-time trader. You ain't going to have the office talk. That's why I love coming in here and saying good morning to you guys, right? Virtual is breaking key trend line right now. Right? You got to learn your alarms, right? Breaking down now. This is good. This is a good sign for virtual. They're going to come to 170. Next alarm. Ready? Freddy. Okay? Topping. But yeah, take a vacation. Live trade. Do it for a week. Do it for 2. Back-tested results. With hopefully at least a half a year's pay. I mean, you don't just step into the arena without, you know, practicing swinging your sword a little. I know all you sword swingers are in the chat there. All right, rolling over here. Good patience, everybody. There's my aerodrome alert as well. Okay, rolling over here, looking to come to 84 cents. Next level. Beautiful. Dumping, baby. This is what we're looking for. It's going to be awesome for our Discord live later on today. I'm going to try and do 2 Discord lives today. I don't know, you guys are stretching me thin right off the hop, but, you know, I'm here for it. The best Discord in all crypto. The cheapest, the best. Currently $49. I think we're going to increase the prices. We'll do a sale, but we're going to increase prices. Probably $75, but then we'll do a sale. We'll do a couple sales coming up. I mean, too much alpha. Nice roll over here. Beautiful SFP. Beautiful SFP. Will it return to range? Will it hold range here? Considering a long here? I like the SFP here. It's got a hold though. Pretty aggressive dump. No trade yet. Considering a long. Pretty cheap trade. Let's fire it off. Take a stab here. Very cheap trade. Come on, Biddy, push. Don't be a namby-pamby. Let's go. Come on. It's got to go here. Probably take half off right up here. 118. See if we push. Come on. Don't be a Taja. You got to go here. Steve Ruggling right now. 3 minute. It's got to push here. We're going to come back up to our VWAP in this area here. Very cheap trade. I like that. I'm kind of struggling to continue here. I'd like to see more of an aggressive pushback in here. Still struggling. If we fail to push here, we got a minute and a half here. If we fail to push here, we'll probably get stopped out. Very cheap, though. See if we push back here. Come on, Bitcoin. Don't be a... I like that volume. It's got to go. It's got to go here. Struggling a bit. Still it. Come on, Bitcoin. You got to go. Trying to get up to that 118. I mean, easy SFP. Nice candle. A lot deeper on Bybit. Okay. See if we want to continue to push. Come on, baby. Not bad. Not bad candle here. That's all right. Good volume on this low. We all saw the volume on that move, right? We like that. Decreasing volume. Nice sweep coming in here. Still patient all the way through here. Looking for a continuation. Come on, Biddy, take that, man. Gotta go. Looks like it's coming down. No follow through here. I don't like the no follow through here. I'm gonna go break even. I'd like to see the follow through. Nice sweep. No follow through, in my opinion. See if it does want to push. You got to go. I'd go stop loss to entry if I hit that 50% mark anyway, so it's a free trade. Maybe lose $100 if we do get break even, but that's fees, right? I don't like the no follow through here, man. Might have to come lower. Mitigating the risk. We'll see if it does want to continue to push. Thank you, everybody, for being here. 9:26, market open. Stop loss entry here. Mr. Market Maker being an ambe pambe. I don't know. Maybe I'll take that 50% now. We'll see if it wants to take it. Doesn't look like it wants to. See if it wants to take it. That'll really look at that. Doesn't even want to take it. Too much liquidity. Too much liquidity. Thank you, everybody, for being on the live, hanging out with me every single day. We're back, baby. Otter gang, gang, gang. Let's see some likes and subscriptions in the chat. You guys are great, man. Thank you for being here. Take profit hit. Looks like we are getting a little push here. AlexOCrypto taking trades live, hanging out with you guys. Looking for the push here, breaking that momentum. Can we keep going? 300 people, 350 people. Push Bitcoin. Stop being a nambe-pambe. All right, break-even trade. GG's in the chat, everybody. We got the break-even trade. Should have been a little bit more patient there. That's all right. We're coming back from holidays, guys. In the trade here, we still got 60 grand on the trade here. Let's see if we continue to push here. Thank you, everybody, for being on the live, hanging out with me, coming into market open. We got 3 minutes till market opens, everybody. 3 minutes. Let's go, baby. I'll look to take some off. If we do push here, I would look to take some off of the low. TP would be here. Okay, if we're looking for TPs, we're looking here. Front run that low of the range, and then we're looking up at the high here. Okay, so next TP would just be front running the low of that range up in here. See if we can continue to push. Nice little, 1% move like we're always hunting. So we'll see if we can continue. Thank you, everybody, for being on the live here. 350 people, 174 likes. You guys got to get those likes up, man. We're going to take this thing to the Discord. HFG, what's going on, man? Good to see you, bro. God bless, man. Hopefully you're doing well. Good morning, Troll Games. Django. Async. Dusty. Let's go. Hit that like. Let's go, baby. A little bit of patience here was good, though. Like for the entry, I like my patience for the entry. Just because we could easily just continue to roll over here, right? Like a very aggressive downtrend here. A retest back into the order block, continuation down. Very possible. So, like, we must go off confirmation in this situation. That's the key to this trade. Is that, like, yes, very cheap trade below the wick. Okay? But we must wait for the candles to close up in this area within the range in order to justify getting long here. The trade is very cheap. Meaning that, even with my $100,000 position size, I'm only risking about $150 versus $300 on my general stop loss allocation, okay? which is manageable, right? They might come back and hunt me right now. They are hunting me. They're hunting me. Here they come. They must be watching the stream, guys. I don't know. I think they're watching the stream. Oh, man. Too funny. Ding, 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 ding. Market is open, baby. Let's go. S&P gapping up. NASDAQ, big old dump. Can we pump? Stop loss to entry. We'll see if it does want to continue to push here on Bitcoin. Big old gap for the S&P this morning, coming up to the all-time highs. Will it continue to push, or will it just leave us in the dust here? We'll see. Bitcoin trying to bottom out here. Might come back for one last push to the downside. Might still have another sweep to go here. I don't know if this is sufficient. I like the volume on this, but market open does what it wants. So I'm glad we're safe and protected with our stop loss and all that stuff. Thank you for being here, everybody. We are looking for this to come down to here, right? So we might get a little bit more of a dump on Bitcoin here. This is a pretty nasty rollover for NASDAQ. Yeah, it looks like Biddy's coming down here, guys. We'll see if it holds. No hold. Nope, down it comes. Okay, stopped out. Break even trade. Could have taken $100 off of that. I mean, not really worth it in my opinion. All right. I'm glad we did make that a break even trade though, everybody. $5. On to the next one. Okay, looking for the next SFP here. Possible continuation down with the NASDAQ dumping quite hard here. Okay. Thank you, everybody, for being here on the live. We'll see if we do want to continue here. We could get 3 drives in here. Or maybe we bounce. A little bit of patience here. You can't expect something like that. Look at this. Huh. Look at that on the NASDAQ, guys. There's your tell right there. Okay. We were looking for a sweep back down into this liquidity on the NASDAQ here. S&P continues to push. Strong sign. Nice bounce. This could be the bounce we're looking for. Thank you, everybody, for being on the live. 357. Good. It's not 360. I don't have to spin. 180 likes. Thank you, guys. Incredible. Bitcoin bottoming out here. 3 drives. Potential higher low right now. Potential. I would like a pushback here. I just don't like what... Yeah. Not for me just yet. We wait. If they're watching, tell them to like it at least. Yeah, market maker, do you mind just tickling that like button, please? We're here 8 a.m. till 10 a.m., so you can continue to counter trade us. That's fine, but Binance is spoofing orders where you entered, yeah. All right. This is probably the pushback that, NASDAQ, nice bounce. This is a good sign. Really good sign on NASDAQ. SPY is continuing to push as well. Still waiting here. Thank you guys for being here. 362 people, man. That's so cool. Really grateful, man. Really grateful. No trade here, just waiting. Good SFP. Poor bounce out of it, right? Could come lower here. Looking at 117.4. Looking for my battery on my camera to hold. Being a pain in my arse, making me get up every 3 seconds. Good thing I can reach the power button with my short little midget arms. Money flow's coming out right now, pretty aggressive. Doji. Yeah, this looks pretty aggressive here. Looks like we could come lower. Retest the previous lows on NASDAQ. Continuation down. Yeah. Nice dump here. Roll over, Bitcoin. Come on. Come down to Papa. Yeah, dumping. Good break even. Very good discipline with the break even trade there, guys. I'm happy with that. You always got to reward yourself with good discipline, good risk management. Okay. That would have been a loss right there. It's $150 loss. Instead, it's a break-even preservation of capital, right? So we're doing okay. Still up $120 for the day. It's good to be back. We're getting bull divs in here. I do like that 24-minute bull div. 12-minute bull div, 24-minute bull div here. Might take a little bit longer to play out. Looking at like 10:30, possibly. Lots of liquidity down here. I'd be interested to see what happens. 3 drives now. 3 drives, bull div. One more shakeout and then push. SPY's looking strong. Nice push here for Bitcoin. 9:37, everybody. Thank you for being here. We do have a little bit of news that building something or other. Building existing home sales, sorry. At 10 a.m. I don't think that's going to be too influential in the price action this morning, but we'll see. Volume picking up nicely before market opens, which is interesting. So we've had half hour of decent volume in here. This is looking good for a potential bounce right now. Getting acceptance back into the range. SFP again. Okay, maybe we were a little bit early, a little bit rushed with that long before. No trade for me. Just holding this $118,000 level. Remember, we have immense amount of volume down in here on the macro, okay, guys? So it's going to be hard for the bears to push it through. Coming up here quite nicely. Nice push. There's our green dot. Nice candle here. Bullish engulfing. Doji engulfing. Nice candle here. That's a great push. Look for a wick test possibility here. Continuation trade. Coming down for a wick test. No real break of structure here, guys. I'm not gonna gig along this just yet. This would be our wick test right here. Bang, right there. That would be the entry. You'd be long right there. Up and down, chopping people up, right? It's a very we know this. Everybody here, we all know this. I'll remind you, but between 9:30 and 9:45 is the most shit show, I will swear, shit show of price action, okay? It will lead you to believe, okay? It will lead you to believe one thing, and it will absolutely mind F you over and over again. I thought I wasn't going to swear today, you know? You guys You guys got me misbehaving already. That's why I love you. Man, we getting up there, man. I'm going to do a swear jar giveaway, man. Swear jar giveaway. We are chopping the standard deviation 1 right now. I do like this pivot down below here at 117,400. And then we have another one down here at 116,123. This will be my first area of interest, really. No trade, still waiting. Liquidity. HFG, what's going on, man? Good to see you, man. How have you been? Have you missed me? I missed you, man. I always see you on Casper's live stream. God bless Jason Casper. If there's someone else you guys got to watch, it's Jason Casper. I don't care if you watch me or him. I'm just happy. Others breaking down. This is beautiful. Looking dumpy on others. I like that. That's good for our altcoin pullbacks. Altcoins down 7, 6, 5%, 9% down on virtual dumping. Bitcoin rolling over right now. Love it. I love it. Bleed. Bleed out. Okay, looking good here for the dumpiness. Possible buying opportunities today on some of your altcoins, guys. Just saying. Red days. Bearish engulfing to the max right there. Aggressive. Very aggressive. Oh, we so back, baby. Look at this. Oh, man, this makes me happy. We get to draw an orb today, guys. Let's go. We Orbi-1 Kenobi, man. Look at these guys. We back. We back, man. We drawing orbs already. Let's go. Coming into our buy wall. Now, remember, the SFP of this buy wall is this low here. That's the SFP of the range low, okay? So this isn't necessarily you buy it here. We're interested in down here. If we zoom out a little bit, you can see the low is right here, okay? Right there. That's the SFP. So when you draw your levels, make sure you understand what's inside them. Otherwise, you can end up, front running a level that you should have been patient for. We drawing orbs today, everybody. Let's go. I think I'm responsible for bringing the orb to crypto, okay? I've seen people trade the orb on futures, but I think I'm responsible for the orb traders, okay? I'm going to take credit for that. Okay, roll in here. No trade. Love having you here, HFG. Thank you for being here. Okay, nice roll over here. Bitcoin dumping. Beautiful, man. This is good. Losing the point of control right now, guys. This is aggressive. Shout out to the shorts. Not enough volume to take an SFP trade here. We want to see that snappy kind of price action. That's what I look for when we look for SFPs. If we do push back within the range and make a higher low, okay, a higher high and a higher low, then we can justify getting into a long. Not until then, guys. Right now, this is rolling over quite aggressively. Potential short. Potential short. There goes my camera again. I got to sort that today. I got to get that sorted. Maybe I got to charge the battery separately when it's not in the camera. Something like that. Nice dump here for Bitcoin, everybody. Orb is in. Okay. We have a very nice orb here, bearish orb. Bearish. All right. Good discipline so far this morning. Just a little bit more patience. We'll see what happens here within our buy zone. Entering our first kind of liquidity area of a potential grab here. This does look dumpy though. I'm considering a short retest of previous lows here, guys. So I'd like to see like a snap back push up into here. And then we would look to rotate back down to some of these pivots. Okay. We do not want to see it get acceptance back into 117,800. Okay, 855 here. That would be bullish. So we wait. Right now we're in a buy level, pretty overextended to the downside. Oscillators looking pretty beat up as well. This is giving us like quite sufficient bull divs. However, VWAP rejection on the hourly here. The 2-hour trigger wave not doing so well. Okay. Yeah, coming out here. So this doesn't look too good for Bitcoin right now. Could potentially roll over. Thank you, everybody, for being here. 207 likes. First day back. Come on. Let's go, baby. You guys are great. You guys are great. This is cool. Yeah, coming down to that liquidity sweep here on NASDAQ as expected. Double top here on the SPY. Blood in the streets, baby. Okay, that's the SFP that we were looking for here on Biddy. Nice dump here for Bitcoin. Looking for potential pullbacks to get short. Put a 1 in the chat if you're short. I got to know who's short. Let's go, baby. I'm naturally short, okay? Good job, everybody. Yeah, Django, you were short from here, my man. So you were right on cue. You just had to be a little bit that bear div in here. That was the sell. You had the right idea, man. You're with trend. You knew what you were doing, man. I commend you, man. That's awesome. Closing below orb right now. Okay. 948. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Let's go, baby. Shorts on the Bobby. Let's go. Short on Sui's printing. Let's go, baby. Good job. Short on virtuals. Nice. Let's go. That's awesome, guys. Good work. It's not easy shorting in this environment, so my hat goes. Yeah, we'll see. No trade here. Still waiting. About a 1%, 0.5% dump from the top here. Shilong. You're doing good, Django. I see you putting in the work, man. I see you putting in the work. You can tell who's putting in the work, who's asking questions. You're definitely one of them, man. That's awesome. All right, hitting our previous day pivot now. Nice bounce. Looking for a retest of orb here. Damn, this is down only. Slowly bleeding out. All right, there's a sweep. Still waiting here, guys. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Good to be back. Good to be with you guys. Bitcoin dying. Welcome back, AlexOCrypto. Markets are red today, baby. Markets are red. How are the altcoins doing? Let's take a look here. Virtual. Whew. Breaking down, man. Coming down to our key level. Aerodrome. Woo. Breaking down, man. Coming down. Hype. There it is. Virtual hitting that key level. The fart. All right. XRP coming into a buy zone. Woo! XRP. That one's done too. Love it. All right. Pushing back here on Biddy. Little wick test continuation down. Possible short opportunity coming in. Retest of orb. Looking for the short here. Retest of orb. No trade here yet. This will be the short. Still waiting. I think my Bitunix is frozen, man. An abnormal system error. Please contact administrator. What? What is going on here? Hello? Refresh. We're trying to trade here. All right, we're okay here. Retest of previous lows. Look, abnormal system. Please contact the administrator. What is going on here? Can I not trade? I'm not putting in a position. That's a retest of previous lows. That's sketchy. Anybody else having trouble with Bitunix? I've restarted it a couple of times. Request error 404. Please check your network. Still waiting here. Mine's not loading, guys. Abnormal system. Abnormal system. What the hell's going on here, man? This is not cool. Well, that would have been a good trade. That would have been a great trade. Look at this. They don't want us shorting. What the hell, man? We're all looking for the short here. Hello? Hello? Are you for real? Abnormal system. Please contact the administrator. Oh, now you want to give me the exchange. Like I'm going to enter a trade right now. For real, man? It's not even putting it. Look, I can't even put in my order. I can't even click decide here. I'm clicking. All right, that changes here. Yeah. F that, man. I'm not trading until that's sorted. I've messaged my rep. I just messaged my rep. I'm not trading this. I messaged my rep. What the F's going on? At least it's being recorded. That's no trade for me, guys. I'm not gonna F around with this shit. Nah. Well, we're gonna move over to the Discord though. News is coming out. Not for me. That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. So Discord time, baby. We were looking for the retest short continuation down, and it's kind of juked us. So, I mean, you can't be risking your money. You can't be risking your money in situations like that. 1 for 1 today. 1 trade long early in the morning, and then a little break-even trade, and then no trade into the afternoon. Sorry about that, guys. I don't control the exchange. We were looking for the short from here. We would have been in profits. Take profit 1. Stop loss to entry. Looking to come down to the 786. That was the trade setup. Right? This was it here. I was looking for this. And I got rugged. I'm not too happy about this. Welcome back. It's crypto, baby. However, we're back, baby. It's good to be back. God bless you guys. Don't forget to smack those like buttons, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys later. Bye for now. Bye.
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 What you know about juice? Making the moves, data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios, taking well over exceptional gain. I'm chopping this so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pants full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter gang with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing guys so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB?